Thumbing through the money, bad bitch on the counter. Throw that ass back, cause you know I'm about to pound her. Ass fat, gotta smack it. Gas in the blunt, so I'm not tryna match it. Didn't know the price, so you know we gotta tax them. Flexing on the gram, so you know we gotta whack them. Stacking through the winter, cause we fucking up the summer. Niggas ain't really getting money, that's a bummer. We get them racks, I'm like, what?
Sup? I met a guy on Instagram who squeezed me to death. What?
This happened when I was at college.
I don't care where you at. I don't care if you're at college. I don't care if you're at your parents' house, your friend's house, associate's house, a stranger's. I don't care where you are. Cover up your at all times. You got your curtains just open for anything and anyone to cluck you up at any given moment.
Studying acting. I exercised regularly, doing yoga, tennis, and most of all, running. My favorite places to run were on the beach and in the woods as I loved nature and being alone.
Okay. All right.
All my friends had boyfriends, and I was single at the time, so I felt a little lonely. One day,
Get one
I
off.
logged onto Instagram and saw that someone had sent me a message. I checked out his profile. His name was Mason. According to his bio, he was a football player at a college near mine. His photos consisted of him playing football, hanging with his friends, and he had a muscular build, but also a little bit chubby.
Who names their child Mason? That's a weird name. Sorry for anybody that named Mason and you're watching this video. Sorry. I still love you, but I gotta go on you for a second. Who names their child Mason? That's a weird name. It's like Jason. I can't really think of another name that sounds like Mason. Jason, Mason, Layson, Clayson, Axon, Zayson, Wayson, Ryson, that's Season, up to Fartson. Sorry. Y'all know how we get down on this channel. If you're new to this channel, we keep it raw, we keep it real on this channel. Just because I fart on camera don't necessarily mean nothing at all. It doesn't mean nothing at all. You fart, you just don't do it on camera. Maybe you do, I don't know. If I have to fart, I'm going to fart. If I have to burp, I have to burp. If I'm going to throw up, obviously I'm going to do that off of camera. That's disgusting. You know, but yeah, it gets real over here. Just saying. So, if y'all don't like real, raw people, sorry, deuces. But I had to fart. It was a nice one. Which is weird because I just pooped. Why am I farting? Sus.
Eventually, I decided to accept his request, but I just ignored lots of DMs from him and went about my day.
Look at your windows.
Later at lunch, my friends pushed me to start a conversation with Mason, and I did. And turns out we got along with each other well. We talked about fitness, movies, books, and college, a lot of common things. I told him about running in the woods and on the beach, and he told me I was cute and had a good body. He had also asked me if we could meet sometime. He seemed nice, but I was unsure.
That's what I'm saying.
A couple of days later, I went out for a run around 6 in the morning. Although it was an early morning, outside it was really hot, so I wore a sports crop top and shorts. I was confident with my body anyway. As I went outside, I noticed there was a black car parked outside.
Mason.
I looked closer and could see someone looking at me. And when I left the woods at the same place where I went in, I noticed the same black car was parked nearby. I was scared. I started running back to my dormitory. As I looked back, I noticed the car wasn't following me. I calmed down a little bit and thought maybe that wasn't the same car. When I went back to my dorm, the black car wasn't there and I felt safe.
Close your
I
curtains!
showered, changed, and got ready for the first lesson. I checked Instagram and saw that Mason had messaged me. He told me he wanted to wrestle me. I thought nothing of it and just texted back, "Sounds fun," with a winky face.
AKA, he wants to cluck you up. Alright, so just think about that for a second. A guy that she barely knows. Alright. Just said, "I want to wrestle you." A guy wants to wrestle a female. She barely knows his mother clucking. I don't even think Mason is his real name. That man, and you said sure. What'd you say? Sure? Sounds fun? Was it an emoji? I don't think he wants to wrestle you. I think he wants to cluck you up. Yeah, y'all, man. Some of y'all gotta read within the lines. Or what Timmy Turner said in Fairly Odd Parents. You gotta read the fine print within the fine print. You can't just be like, because females do that shit all the time. They talk in subtext. I think he's talking in subtext too. You know, that's like saying a female saying, "Hey, you can come over." You come over and she has no bra on, has a shirt on, no bra, so they just swing it. And she wearing shorts, either shorts or sweatpants. Let me tell you something. If a female is saying, "Sure, you can come over," and she has no bra on, but a shirt, it's worse if it's a tank top. And wear shorts or sweatpants. Yeah, she wants it. She wants to do. The reason I say this is because same thing goes with guys. If you come over somebody's house and you wear shorts or sweatpants, that's easy access. You're not about to go, if you really want some, you're not about to go over there with no jeans. You're not. You're going to go over there with easy access and that's really loose. But he's definitely talking in subtext and she is not reading within the lines.
I was just about to leave my dorm for the first lesson. He messaged me again, asking to meet me at his dorm at his college, and that he wanted to meet me because he loved me. I felt bad as I wasn't interested in a relationship. I sent him a message back telling him that I wasn't interested in it and just wanted to stay friends. Throughout the rest of the day, Mason didn't message me back. I started to feel bad, but I thought I'd wait a couple of days to message him back to ask if he was okay. The next morning, I went for my daily run. I put on my crop top and shorts and went outside. The black car wasn't around at my dorm, and neither was it outside the woods, so I felt safe. I ran through the woods. It was hot, and I had already run quite a bit. I ran along this trail, and no one was around me. That was until a figure jumped out from behind a tree, a meter in front of me, shouting, "Surprise!" It was Mason. I asked him what he was doing and how he found me. He said that he became impatient and just wanted to meet me. He had parked his car nearby, so we could go on a date, he said. I was sure it was the same black car as before, and I was surprised and pretty nervous. I told him it was a little weird to just surprise me like this, but he ignored me and walked up close to me. He told me I was so pretty, and he touched my cheek. I felt uncomfortable and told him, "Sorry, Mason. You're a nice guy, but I'm not interested in a relationship."
The balls!
I tried to push him away, telling him to leave me alone. And that's when he wrapped his arms around my waist and started squeezing me. He was very strong, and it was so tight, it hurt a lot. I told him to get off of me and tried to push him off again, but he was so much stronger than me.
Look how, damn.
He squeezed much tighter. I was in pain and couldn't breathe. I couldn't even shout for help. Mason started trying to kiss and even lick me as he was crushing me. I kept on struggling. Eventually, I felt myself passing out as I was dizzy and started to black out. In desperation, I bit down on Mason's nose and scratched at his eyes. He said, "Let go of me, bitch," and pushed me down as he held his face. As I got my breath back, I got up and started sprinting out of the woods. Finally, I got to college and told my friends what happened, and then explained it to the police. I wanted to press charges and a restraining order on him. They told me they'll investigate it as soon as possible. I blocked Mason on Instagram as well as Twitter and Facebook. He didn't follow me on either, but I blocked him just in case. The next time I heard about Mason was after his trial. It turns out that he was kicked out of his college for assaulting another girl a month before. The police also found out he had planned on kidnapping me as he had a notebook about me and what he wanted to do with me and other women, which includes some of the vilest things. How he wanted to kill women in several different ways and violate the bodies afterward.
What? Ew.
He even wrote at length about how he wanted to squeeze a woman to death with his arms. I threw up when I found out. Though it may sound unlikely, it is possible to murder someone by squeezing them hard and long enough, preventing them from breathing and causing asphyxiation. Considering how strong he was and how small I am, I'm certain he could have killed me. As far as I know, he's still in prison or in a mental institution. Good riddance. After what happened, I started training in martial arts and started lifting weights. I've never spoken to people I don't know on social media, and I never went into the woods alone again. Sometimes I still think about what happened to me and how it could have ended differently. I do not doubt that Mason could have squeezed me to death. What I want to know is what he would have done with me afterwards.
Why do you want to know that? Why? Why do you want to know that? That's just gonna cluck you up in the head. You stupid. You are so stupid. How do New Yorkers say it? Stupid. No, stupid. 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 You stupid. I don't know. Stupid. I don't know. This goes with on like meeting somebody like on the dating apps. Like that's the same thing as talking to somebody that you never met on social media, on like Instagram and Twitter and shit. Like, granted, I mean I talk to y'all sometimes, but when y'all start acting weird and shit, that's when I just start. I either cut it off at the base or I just stop responding to you. Altogether, I promise. I that's the honest to God truth. I don't got time to be messing with y'all like that. Y'all start acting up. Doses. Promise you. So if y'all ever come at me with some weird shit, no, I'm gonna either cut you off at the base, right? Stop talking to you altogether, or just block you. Cause I blocked a couple of people. But I mean, for the most part, like 97% of the time when y'all hit me up in the DMs or Snapchat me or whatever, it's normal. It's like y'all cool. But that 2%, 1%, it's them weird mother cluckers. But yeah, same rule applies when you online dating. Like, talking to somebody that you have never met before online is a whole lot different than talking to somebody in person. And again, you're a female. Like, I don't know why you had all the time in the world to hit them in the balls and you didn't. Like, I mean, I guess I get it. Like, everything all happened at once and it happened really fast. But then you got to think on your feet. Well, you did think on your feet. You know, you just didn't go for the balls. You went for his face. Which I guess is kind of... Your face is sensitive, I guess, but not as sensitive as down there. Just any females or guys out there that get attacked by a guy, just know that the dick and balls are I think it's the most sensitive part on our body. So if you used to hit it or grab it or squeeze it, just know that we going down. Yeah. So, and I really hope her friend that suggested her talking to Mason wasn't in cahoots with Mason. If she was, I'm sorry. But all right. So towards the end of the video, you said you started doing something. Oh, wait.
Institution. Good riddance. After what happened, I started training in martial arts and started lifting weights. I've never spoken to people I don't...
Okay, you started martial arts, you started lifting weights. Did you start shopping for Adidas? I don't think so, because you didn't say it, so... Do y'all think I'm joking when I be talking about Adidas? Like, Adidas is the #1 shoe in the world to haul ass in. Just saying. I don't know what Usain Bolt's, I don't know what shoes he be wearing, but regardless, he has the Adidas blood in him. But I don't know if he be wearing Adidas like that. I don't know. But thank God you got it out. You got out there alive. And somewhat safe and sound. It is raining. But just watch out. I'm talking to y'all. Just watch out if you want to talk to somebody online. Especially if you have never met that person, just be cautious. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy. My family.